Hey horseman, welcome to Liverpool.
I'm back in Liverpool and everything seems the same, but I worked something out last night that changed this little boy's brain a small piece of...
Hey guys, how you doing? Now let's have a small walking tour of where I'm living, and then I'll keep you updated on what else I've been up to.
This is South Hunter Street. This is where I live. This is Ryan. You remember Ryan?
How you doing? How y'all doing? I'm back in effect. I'm here.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
yes, he is.
Yeah.
And now we'll go inside. In my wing, it's a games and meeting room, which has a snooker table. 33, my room. Well, welcome to my cocoon. Got some music playing, because I just came from here. There's my wardrobe. There's my desk. Now with a chair. Didn't have a chair before. Bed. Mirror. 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 And the bathroom, which is actually pretty nice. So, all in all, the only thing I can really complain about my accommodations is probably the lack of a window.
Alternatively, the only thing I could complain about is probably the fact that El Rey just won't shut up about fish and chips.
I love fish and chips. They have the best things here. I have it with Corona, I have it with Soul, I have it with mushy peas, and I miss Mexican food.
Just imagine that every night and day. Since I've landed, I've been pretty relentlessly busy. I got picked up late by the taxi cab driver, but he was very nice. He got stuck in traffic, and we talked sports and football, soccer, whatever. How basketball's catching up over here, changes in education, how within, not this year, but a year after, tuition rates are going to start at £9,000 a year, which is actually a really big deal over here. My boss had an argument about Osama bin Laden the first day I was here, which was kind of fantastic because I forgot that my boss, Paul, wonderful man, very smart, very intelligent, at times kind of a raging communist, but he's also, you know, true Liverpudlian, very fierce, very funny, very critical, and scrutinize everything. Ryan got in on Saturday, and we went to a bad 90s pop star themed Eurovision party. Eurovision is a song contest that is done in Europe, and more countries are joining in, where they submit an original song from each country, and every other country has to vote for a country that isn't their own. Like ABBA won it once, so I guess it's kind of a big deal. But needless to say, I can't remember ever getting so drunk. Well, no, I can remember getting so drunk, but wow, I drank a lot. I'm out of college. I'm supposed to stop doing that, right? And the last night, I had dinner with my boss, Trisha. She's like the big boss. Paul's like the day-to-day boss, the manager, if you will. Trisha's like the owner. Very sweet. She's a member of the British Empire, Imperial Order, I believe that's right. And she cooked some wonderful chicken. We were there, got there around 4:30, and we're there until about 11:30, just sitting around drinking beer, wine, tea, water, juice. We ate rhubarb crumble, which, Arthur, you would love. It was so good. So good. And we drank Peroni and talked about theater, in my instance, and life, and theories on education, and music, and we made fun of Trisha's son, a very nice man named Jimmy. That was great. And day one of work has so far been pretty easy. I can really tell you with full legitimacy now what I'm doing. As a member of the Educational Opportunities team of Liverpool, I am assisting Paul in empowering a variety and motivating a variety of groups that he works with, including one called Tackling Racism Group, and a group called YAM, or Young Aspiring Minds. They're people from disadvantaged working class backgrounds, of various ethnicities, and poor neighborhoods within Liverpool, and I'm going to help them, encourage them, and show them that A, things in America aren't as glamorous as they're led to believe by the media, and B, with a lot of hustle and personal strength and character and understanding, we can make the world a better place, and you can really accomplish your dreams and get really far in life. And now for a poignant moment of reflection. And now for your moment of poignancy. sorry, I really couldn't resist throwing in the CSI scream somewhere and commenting on the whole idea of a poignant moment of reflection. Wow, guys, we did it. We've gone honestly further than I ever imagined with this vlog and with life, and it's the weirdest thing. It's a good thing. So to reflect on what has happened to me in the past year, start on a very personal note. I said goodbye to a lot of important people, or a few important people rather. Some people left my life gracefully, some left in tragedy, some left their claws still tearing and grabbing at us, intentionally or not. I believe the latter, unintentionally. But I said goodbye to a lot of people, and that was hard, but necessary. And I only realize it now that I've spent a couple days here. Yeah, so I let them go. For real. I've met a whole new smorgasbord of wonderful people and strengthened many friendships over the past year. Or any time that I get to see you, Aaron, is a treasure. And Gavin, when you come to visit Arthur and I for our one-acts, it's immense. And just getting to know you better, Arthur, because Arthur... the reason you may be joking and being mean and stuff, and I just react so seriously, is because, and I wish I could have told you this more directly, is I value your opinion so much. You are one of the most intelligent, artistic people I've ever met, and I am proud to call you one of my best friends. And I hope I have done you some equal measure of pride for you. I also have, come closer with other people, my relationships and stuff. I found a future. I don't know if it's the right one, but it is one, and it's graduate education, and being funded, and arriving here in Liverpool to make a difference, and mostly without any money and skin off my back. And I've come to realize how blessed I am, and how God, or whatever benevolent or force exists beyond us, has some idea of what we need to do, and sometimes I think it's not something we always comprehend. And I don't think it's anything we'll ever truly comprehend. I don't think we understand why we're put through hardships until we have a reason to put them to use. And I feel like having gone through the 3 years of college I did, and had this wonderful kind of ribbon to begin tying my college experience, now that I have completely removed from that environment over here, traveled here by myself, I'm beginning to get a sense that all my struggle and all my pain was not for naught. And it wasn't some useless thing, but in fact that life is constantly a learning experience. I've also come to embrace, maybe not in my day-to-day life, but certainly more to the forefront, that I'm a very odd man. I'm very weird, because I love to be taken super seriously in person. But I'm constantly holding back this really bizarre sense of humor and silliness, and I need to let it out more. And the vlogs themselves have helped me do that. Just an inch, just a smidge. But I think it's helped me a lot. It's helped me cope with a lot of things, and just my dark and odd sense of humor and being okay with it, and the fact that my truest, deepest laugh of relief sounds like a mad scientist. And maybe that's just who I am. Maybe I'm a mad scientist, and maybe that's what I'm destined to be. But I should accept it. And I'm working on getting better at embracing it and hugging who I am. And that sounds really, in the quote, Nate, this sounds really all gay and shit right now, but it's honestly like the changes that have happened in my life. And I couldn't have done it without you, 4 wonderful horsemen, and Adrian and Molly, who I did not get to spend enough time with this year. And I hope you're having a wonderful time in Kirksville. And my time in the past with Sarah and Carly, and my time with Amy, I couldn't have done it without her. I couldn't have become a better person, and I don't know, she helped me learn to like myself a bit more. And everyone I've met over here last year, and everyone I'm starting to meet over here now. And everyone I will meet in the future. So, horsemen, I will give you a more proper walking tour of Liverpool next week. I plan to do some video taping. But until then, take care.